Hey y'all, happy Saturday. So I just wanted to, relay a little Bravo hot topics. Not gonna be too long. It's probably maybe 20-minute video. That's short for me these days. And yeah, remember a little show called The Real Housewives of New Jersey? Remember them? Well, it's not coming back anytime soon. But let's get to the first bit of tea involving this franchise. So, Jennifer Aydin, she posted on her account, "Hey guys, just wanted to hop on here and update you guys on a few things. A lot of you have been asking me if I'm still on the show or not." She put shower, but I knew what she was talking about. I can honestly say that nobody has told me anything, and they still haven't told me anything, but I haven't checked either. You see how she put that in there? Just to make sure, oh, I care, but I don't care that much. Girl. Now come on now. You want that check. You want that Bravo check. They all want the Bravo check. You hear me? So yeah, let me see. Life's been pretty busy. Sure, Jan. And I would only think about it when people asked. She is just full of shit. Oh my God. I'm just reading this for the second time and I'm just really like processing it. She is full of shit. And I would only think about it when people ask, which is why I would have liked to have known so I can let you guys know. You know me, I like to keep it real. She probably said it like that too as she was writing this. Now, let me just like talk about this right quick. I'm pretty sure they're all on pins and needles about like, okay, is it coming back? Is it not? And I would say to her credit that production, they wrong for that. Putting these girls like thinking, are they in or are they out? Like, let a bitch know. And it's okay to care. But her doing this right now, like, just say, y'all, I really want to come back on the show. Production hasn't told me anything, and that frustrates me. No, she gotta be like, oh well, I'm only reminded of the show when you guys ask me about it. Okay, all right. Yes, Bravo said, don't call us, we'll call you. And I know she's seething. Her and Teresa, that Melissa is still like in the Bravo family. I'm sorry, like Melissa and her husband together, they're Bravo gold. And that's why their recent wife swap episode that has so much positive reviews, they ain't going nowhere. And look, I don't like Teresa, but I know that she ain't going nowhere. I'm pretty sure. But anyway, let me continue with her letter. And all I've heard is what you've heard. You probably know more than me, actually. I've heard their test filming, and I wasn't invited to BravoCon. But guess who was invited to BravoCon? Melissa. So by the looks of it, I think it's safe to say probably not, and that's okay. I'm good. She's going through the stages of grief in this letter in real time. Maybe that's how they fire people these days, but just moving on without telling the person, maybe it's awkward for them. I don't know. But if they did tell me, I would have said, thanks for letting me know, and thanks so much for the journey. Wish you guys all the best. And I mean that. Ooh, the passive aggression is just oozing out of this. I'll always be grateful for my time on the show. It was quite the experience, to say the least. So it's time to keep it moving. And I got a podcast. It's called TV Gold, and it's not about housewives. Girl, this is what I hate. It is okay to talk about housewives on a podcast or on YouTube. Get your money. Like, come on. They're not paying your ass residuals, so you might as well bank off Bravo like however you see fit. I don't get that. Like, well, it's not about housewives. Why not? That's the only thing I care about you to talk about me with. Like, what? I don't want you to talk about politics with me, pop culture. But let's continue. Um, Of course, I'll touch on it at times. Of course, you will, since it was such a big part of my life. But the podcast is more going to be about pop culture, entertainment, fashion, health, wellness, and beauty. Girl, get out of here with this bullshit. All with a flair of funny, handled by yours truly, Jennifer Aydin. So yeah, she posted, so it's out with the old and on to the gold with me, Jennifer Aydin, hashtag TV Gold. I guess going towards her podcast. Message of the day: don't live in the past, learn from it, and move forward. Girl, whatever you got to tell yourself to get through this. To get through this. And I'm sure she will. Maybe Bravo like contact her for or maybe they won't, actually. Maybe some other network, like maybe traders will call you, but I'm not sure if Andy Cohen is a executive producer, because this wasn't shocking to me because Andy cannot stand her. If you go back to any Watch What Happens Live with Jennifer Aydin on there, you could just tell that Andy just does not like her. I think the fans really liked her. I liked her at first because she was getting these girls together. But the problem with her is she shoved her head way too far up Teresa's ass for me. And that was the problem. She became a minion. And who likes a minion, you know? Like she was really good on her own. I liked her beefing with Melissa sometimes because Melissa, she would do her passive aggressive shit and Jennifer would just call her ass out on it and be real about it. Look, her going toe to toe with Margaret, and I love Margaret, but Jennifer kept her on her toes. But yeah, she really just drank the Teresa Kool-Aid to the point where like she was just Team Teresa no matter what. Teresa had her out here looking stupid too. So yeah, I'm just not surprised. Like she's too much, like she's not her own person anymore. She was just basically a minion of Teresa. I mean, I see why the other newbies are even welcome back, you know, like or even rumored test filming because they were just on their own. And they actually stood up to Teresa. Wasn't Andy shading her a few months ago? The writings were on the wall. Yes. After the way she treated the employees at Jersey Mike's at the airport, she was done. I agree with that. Like, there's just something so pompous about her. Yes. See, y'all are on it. We see each other. She got big-headed and wanted to be a mini Teresa. Right. Like, she was definitely a housewife. She lived the luxury. I'm not sure if her husband was that interested in her, but I'm pretty sure that the only reason they're together is because I forgot her husband's name, but I'm pretty sure his mantra was, "It is cheaper to keep her." Yes, because she worked for him, I think, until her whole duty was to take care of those 5 kids, like that were all under 18. So not only would she have spousal support, she would have child support too for 5 kids. Child, stick with her. So yeah, no one talks about Jackie. She sold out her friends thinking siding with Teresa would guarantee her a spot. Jackie was just so disappointing to me. And like she's kind of like a Wendy, where she always wanted to have Teresa's friendship. And now that she does, oh my God, lock the fuck in. And I'm bringing up this Wendy comparison because we're going to see this Sunday how Wendy gives Giselle all the props, just kissing her ass in the next episode. But yeah, I really like Jack, and that really disappointed me. Seeing how she switched up on Margaret, especially, who had her back. Now, I get it that Margaret was kind of breathing down Jackie's neck, like, what are you doing? like, or with this whole Teresa thing. But still, to sell her out for Teresa of all people, who's like, I think made her almost have a nervous breakdown with the rumor about her husband. Like, I didn't get that at all. Hey, Chris, I was looking for Pop Roast. Pop Roast actually will be most likely tomorrow. I have had a really hectic work week, y'all, especially balancing the YouTube, my own Patreon, as well as bartending. So I've been working from Tuesday to Saturday. I have a club scheduled tonight. I go in at 9 p.m. and I get out at most likely 3. Most likely 3. So yeah, Sunday, I'm relaxing. I'm not leaving my apartment. I'm going to pop an edible and watch Stacy's old QVC episodes. I'm very excited about that, by the way. Anywho, so there's more Jersey news. So they were test filming, and this was kind of a gag to me. Basically, they're in trouble right now. The producers allegedly don't know how to move forward with Real Housewives of New Jersey after test filming disappointment. Quote, at this point, they are back at square one. So here is the tea, y'all. After the test filming, the producers weren't overly thrilled with what they captured. The source noted, referring to test footage that was rumored to have been shot with Melissa Gorga, Margaret Josephs, and Dolores Cantanilla, and some potential new cast members. At this point, they're back to square one and don't know how to move forward. If they bring back the entire cast as is, they still have the problem of all the drama they left off with, though there may be a slight change if Teresa Giudice and Joe Gorga and Melissa Gorga are all like, they make amends and they stay true to that. Regardless of whether they make up, the source shared that there are still issues with bringing back the cast as is. You still have Danielle Cabral, who hates Teresa, Margaret and Teresa, who don't get along, and then Rachel Fuda, who doesn't get along with Teresa, and Dolores in the middle. It's a complicated situation, and that's why Bravo still not sure how to move forward, the insider claimed. The only definite is that Jennifer Aydin won't be returning, confirming what Aydin had told us. For now, there's no date. The show is set to pick back up, and things remain in limbo. The source added, it's a sad state of affairs, both for the cast and for the fans of the show, all of whom are clamoring for its return. Now, personally, I don't care if Jersey comes back. It can be canceled for all I care. But I will say, Jersey has some loyal ass fan base. Like, they're almost like the Barbs of the Bravo sphere. And, that's how they treat their queen, Teresa. Like, it was really popular. And say whatever you want. Jersey ratings, they were up there. And it was higher than Salt Lake City, higher than Miami, higher than Potomac. Like, the only franchise that was, that had Jersey numbers or higher was Beverly Hills, my show. So yeah, like, that's why I feel like Bravo feels like they can't just drop the show, because it was like their second most watched Housewives franchise. So I understand them trying to make it work. Now, with the test filming, like, I guess no drama was happening or whatever. Maybe it could work with Teresa, but the thing is, here's my prediction for BravoCon. I feel like they're going to share the same stage at BravoCon, Teresa and Melissa. They have 2 weeks to work on this. But still, even if they made amends with each other, I don't want to see it. I'm tired of their plot line together. Like, we already saw this. We saw when they made amends, and all it had was Melissa walking on eggshells because she didn't want to go back to this area with Teresa ever again. And then Teresa treating Joe and Melissa like shit still, because I just think there's just in no way, not in this universe, that Teresa will be friends with Melissa. She can be cordial, but she'll still be like, oh, here, this bitch calling me again. Oh my God. Oh my God, this bitch calling me. Why is she calling me? I don't like her. Like, Teresa just don't like her. Like, and it'll never change. But they can still work in I don't know, a Braxton's Family Values type of way. But yeah, I'm just sick of the plot line. I just don't think it'll work. Like, even if they are friends on the show, like, I just, it's either one or the other. And it's a shame that I'm guessing with the test footage with just Melissa, it's not working. With Teresa, just Teresa, you would have to come up with an entire different cast. But then here's the thing, like, if Teresa's the center of another show with no heavy hitters like type A's, it's just going to be the Teresa show all over again. So I'm thinking, I don't know, like, it's just a really hard avenue to go about. Like, they really just need to start it all over again. But look what happened with New York with an entirely different cast. And I think Bravo doesn't want that egg on their face for a second time. So if y'all were production, I really want to pose this question to the audience, for people that's, catching the replay, or y'all in the chat right now. Let me know, if you were a producer, what would you do to try to make Real Housewives of New Jersey successful? If it was your paycheck, if your paycheck was on the line to make Jersey successful again, or just to bring it back on the show, what would you do? I will pose that question to the audience. Anything else I want to say on this? Yeah, like, where's Danielle and Rachel? Like, they didn't do too bad. Like, I think they would be able to move forward. They just need another Jersey heavy hitter. And that's what I think that would help. That way, they wouldn't need Teresa at all. Teresa, give her own show. Just give her her own show, or put her on another wives trip, or maybe do a wife swap. Well, I guess that wouldn't work for. Well, Teresa, does she still got daughters in the house, or did they all like fly out the nest? I think she still got 2 younger daughters that stay with her, right? I don't know. But yeah, I agree with Brooke when I was talking to her. The wife swap idea was a cute idea. Like, I think there's a lot of different wives that they could do this with. You just got to do it with wives that have young kids. I'm trying to think of who's on there now. Who would be a good episode? I'm thinking. It has to be a wife with a husband too, so that's another problem. I guess Beverly Hills is out. Ooh. Damn, I can't think of really any. You can't do I can't do Miami. Maybe Gertie? Maybe Gertie, but Gertie looked like she a working woman. She ain't even home all the time. Like, her husband, more so, no shade, is like home more than she is, because she just booked it busy. Damn. Who else? I'm trying to think of somebody who, well, yeah, Danielle, she has young kids. That would be cute. Rachel Fuda. They were supposed to be the future of Jersey, by the way. Ashley, well, no, we need someone wife swap. She has to be a wife. Like, I was thinking Lisa from Miami, but no. Damn. Maybe it has to just be a one and done, because I can't think of any more. If y'all think of, throw that in the chat too. Maybe Whitney from Salt Lake City? That would work. Whitney. Or Candace. Whitney or Candace. Thank you, Candace. Shamia. Yeah, Shamia. But nobody will be interested. That's the problem. Damn. I guess that's why it would be a one and done. But yeah, maybe Candace, Whitney. This is too funny. Angela Oakley, her kid's too old. Lisa just, again, she's not home enough. That's the problem. Like, she's booked and busy. Like, her husband, no. It has to be someone seasoned. We have to care. Like, they still got to have kids living in the house, and they still have to be married. That's the thing. So I would say Candace, Whitney. Who would be the other two? Bravo, I hope y'all watching. I'm giving y'all content right now. Candace, Whitney. We could throw in Shamia. We can kind of throw in Shamia a little bit. Get the black audience on there. Maybe people will care. So we got Candace, Shamia, Whitney. Y'all are funny. Come on, y'all. Like, we brainstorming together right now. We got 3. We got to fill out an entire season. Come on. I'm thinking. Okay, Jessel. Even though, no, she's a one season wonder. That wouldn't work. Jessel, I see Jessel. That's a good one. Katie, it can't be a one season wonder. And Jen, it would have to be, well, is she married yet? It has to be someone she's married with. See, I said Gertie, but Gertie don't really be in the house like that to do wife duties like that. I would say Jessel before Aaron, because she got young kids. And they're probably, well, I guess they would both work, but Jessel's husband is funny. That's the thing. And I would love to see his interaction, because that's just a good idea to me. So yeah, I think we have it, y'all. Like, so far. I'm gonna just say we're gonna cut it off right here. But if you're in the comments, I would say the next wife swap, it could be Candace, Whitney from Salt Lake City, Jessel from New York, and then Shamia from Atlanta. That would be good, even though her husband would have to participate, Shamia. So yeah, it would have to be that. Her husband would have to be willing to be on camera too. But yeah, we might need a second alternate for Shamia. Damn, I can't believe I can't think of any. Yeah, Salt Lake, Miami, maybe Gertie. I don't know. It wouldn't work, I think. Anywho, y'all, this was fun. I just wanted to come on for this little cute Bravo hot topic. Check out Brooke Ashley's video, co-starring me, as we talk about the current state of Potomac and Salt Lake City. Pop Roast Extra, if you need your Pop Roast fix today, is up on my Patreon. You can either pay $5 for a monthly subscription, or you can pay $3 for just the video. Oh, Dr. Nicole, you got it. Let's just bump off Shamia. Yes, thank you, Cheap 8321. Dr. Nicole. There we go. I think that would work. But she probably wouldn't want anybody around her new baby just yet. That would work too. Okay. The show with Brooke is good. Oh, thank you. Sorry, y'all. Y'all just got me. I was just like, oh yeah, Dr. Nicole, we love her. But she probably wouldn't want anybody around her little baby this soon. I just feel like we're going to keep Shamia till then. Until we thinking about it. And I feel like we can only have one New Yorker. We can only have one wife from the franchise. So anyway, y'all, what else from the announcements? Yeah, the Patreon, patreon.com/cdiggy1. And yeah, I guess my next video will be the next episode of Potomac, and I can't wait. I mean, they're having a great season. So yeah, y'all enjoy y'all Saturday, and I will see y'all tomorrow for Pop Roast on Alexander Rogers' channel. So with that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you for